So for doing a pomegranate, one of my favorite ways is to cut the pomegranate in half and then cut it in quarters, just like that, right? And then what we're gonna do is put it in a container and we're gonna fill that with water. Next, what we do with our container and water is you're gonna carefully start finagling your seeds out of the inside of the pomegranate right into the water. This way we have a lot less splashing of the pomegranate juice over everything, like your clothes and stuff like that. And right there in the water, what's going to happen is your the white part is going to float a bit, and your seeds, some of them, the seeds will float and some are going to sink in the bottom. We get all that in there, and then what's going to happen is you're going to be able to take your seeds out of the water and then get that into whatever you're going to be cooking with or having a salad or whatnot without the juice getting on everything. There you go. Alright, for this persimmon apple, I got some pomegranate for our salad. First we're going to do some fresh ginger, and what I did with my small knob of ginger, basically this is going to be enough for about a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of ginger. This knob of ginger has been scraped a little bit, right? And what I'm going to do is I took a grater. You can use a box grater too. I put plastic wrap over that, and then what you're going to do is grate it along the ridges, and then this is going to give us some pulp of the ginger. That's one way to get some of your pulp from your ginger without the strings being in it, just like that. You can always just chop your ginger, but we're going to get about a teaspoon of this ginger pulp by running it like along here. You can also just, of course, peel your ginger, and you can chop it too as well. So we're going to get about a teaspoon of our fresh ginger. Okay, we peeled an apple. Whatever kind of apple you have. I got a Honeycrisp here, but it doesn't matter what you're using. I cut my apple in half. I peel it, cut it in half again into quarters, right? I like using this technique where I cut an angle, which cuts out my seeds on my apple. And you can double this up. This recipe is just basically for like 4 people for this salad. And there's my apple quarters. I'm going to slice down next. Large or small knife for my apples. And there we go. All this is going to get colored because we're going to use some pomegranate seeds as well. There's a video for that and showing you how to get the pomegranate seeds out of your pomegranate base. And there's our apple. Next we have a Fuyu persimmon. This type of persimmon is more of the apple-shaped ones, and instead of the pear-shaped ones. What's great about these Fuyu is that even if it's not totally soft, it's not going to be bitter. The other persimmons that look like a pear, you have to make sure that those persimmons are totally ripe and soft. Otherwise, it'll suck the water out of your mouth. The first time I had a persimmon, it wasn't a Fuyu like this. It was the other type. And my God, it wasn't ripe enough. And I cut it and I put it in my mouth and it sucked all the water out of my mouth. It was something else. So I'm just peeling this really simply. And what's great about this, you get a great yield out of these persimmons on this variety of persimmon. There it's all peeled, right? Then next we're going to slice it. Cut that in half. Okay, there we go. You don't have to really worry about seeds in this. It's great. And just slice straight down to get our nice slices. Even if it's a little underripe, it's a great persimmon because it's forgiving and and they taste so good too as well. Oh, just slice. Those are great. Those are going with our apples. Okay. Next we have a quarter of a pomegranate seeds. That's about a half to 3/4 of a cup pomegranate seeds. Those are going in there as well. Right there in with our apples and persimmons. Very nice. All right. Next we have a pinch of cloves, like 2 or 3 pinches of cloves, and nutmeg. There we go. Cloves and nutmeg. A couple pinches of cloves and nutmeg. Very nice. Then we're going to add a little dash of sunflower oil, or you could also use a light olive oil, not an extra virgin, or a vegetable oil. That's a couple drizzles of oil there. There we go. We're also going to add about a teaspoon or 2 of honey. Squeeze that honey in there, right? There we go. And then we have, of course, our ginger. And our ginger's added to that, and we're all set and ready to go. We're going to mix that up. Very festive winter holiday salad, wintertime as well. All with the pomegranates, apple, and the fuyu persimmons. I love that ginger. And of course, you got a spice bite from the nutmeg and also your warming effect of your ground cloves. There we go. So there's our salad.